Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Yo, You Like That, the online talk show where I, your host, Zarataro the Ham Ham, bring guests on of all the content creating varieties and where we discuss something that they enjoy, something that's fun, something awesome, something amazing, and that we should share with you. I have a super awesome guest today. Let's bring it in. Four. Wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Here we go. Skylock the Worst. Hello.
Hello. Pleasure to meet you all. I am Skylock the Worst. Normally, I am a D&D inspired singing villain, but today I'm a little hamster.
Could have fooled me. You're going to be a singing villain even as a hamster.
That is true.
But for the uninitiated, go ahead. Further introduce yourself. What kind of things do you like?
I like a lot of things, mostly tabletop RPGs, roguelikes, first person shooters, and of course, uh, voice acting.
Voice acting. Yo, let's go. Cool stuff. Well, you have chosen a fun little subject for us here today, and then we go ahead and get that up. Ba-ba-ba, the game Backpack Hero.
Yeah. I've always been a fan of roguelikes and well, I was getting a little burnt out on them, I'll be honest, because they were all basically the same. They were either a clone of Vampire Survivor or they were a clone of other things like, let's say, Risk of Rain 2. And there's nothing against those games. I still play them and have a lot of fun. But there's not a lot of solo play games that really grab me lately.
I hear
And
you there.
then and then I found this game on itch.io. Just happened upon it, saw a post on Twitter about it, thought I'd give it a shot. It was in development still, there weren't a lot of characters, there wasn't even a story mode.
I've heard the itch.io. You can find a whole bunch of cool stuff there.
There's a lot of fun indie games, and some developers work really hard, even if there's only like two people working on it.
So is that what drew you to going online to find it? Just that urge for something new, something random, something wild?
Yeah, I wanted to see new gameplay, and honestly, the idea of taking Resident Evil's backpack management and turning it into an RPG was very interesting to me.
Anyone that's played RE4, this is the game for you.
And the other thing that drew me in is, well, the cute little characters.
Oh, they're little fuzzies.
Yep, we have
Uh,
Perch the Mouse, Satchel the Robin,
the
Raven the
burb.
Robin.
Burb is the word.
We have Tote the Frog,
Starting to feel Star Fox themes coming here.
Pochette the Porcupine,
Oh, okay.
and CR8 or Crate the Bear
Robo
Mouse.
Bear.
I don't actually remember.
The
I think they're also supposed to be a mouse. But all of their names are based off different things that hold items: purse, satchel, tote bag, pochette, and a crate.
next one that comes out should be called Bucket.
I would love one named Bucket.
It'd be like kind of like one of those redneck looking ones, and it's like, what's in the bucket? You never want to know. Never want to know what's in the bucket. See,
And
so once you started playing this game, what were some of the gimmicks about it that you find the most enjoyable?
I think my favorite part is that every character has a backpack, and you have to manage your inventory to get other benefits going at once. But what really grabbed me is the way that Satchel plays. So Satchel is an interesting character. They have a backpack just like everybody else, but their backpack is torn.
Oh no!
And what that means is every level you get masses of backpack and you can space them out instead of putting them all in one big space.
Oh,
Some items get benefits from that, such as his feathered shiv. For each
Feather
shiv in a
Shiv.
different pocket, it gains extra damage.
Feather Shiv.
Yep.
You got me. You got me there for a second. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it happen in real time, and I'm like, damn, that was not on my bingo card today.
Thanks for giving me an item I can't use.
No.
And then it's just a
A poor
dungeon belt.
selfie stick.
And that's basically the whole premise. You manage your items. You get an amount of energy when the game starts. Which I'll fight real quick. So you can spend 3 energy to reorganize your items if you need to. There's a few different reasons you could do that during combat. Sometimes it'll offer free items to you, so if you reorganize, you can add that item to your inventory.
Throw the barrel.
And then there is the flute. So the flute charms enemies, and that's why I like playing this character.
Oh.
Sometimes you don't have to beat the enemy to make them not attack you. Sometimes you just got to make them your friend. So the way charm works is if the charm is larger than their health, they will be your friend.
Interesting. Looks like you're starting off a little like underpowered. Do most characters have like a harder start, or is it really like just like super random from the start?
Most characters have the same start unless you're doing a custom run or a challenge run. But you always start off pretty weak and then you get stronger and stronger. But
Oh no, you charmed him.
and this is where the character really pops off. So now I have his ally charmed, so every turn he's going to be on my side. So now I can just start taking care of that. And boom, now I win. And they leave.
Yay! And you still get experience.
Yep. And this is where the backpack shows up. You get to play Tetris, but like reverse Tetris. You don't want the pieces touching.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's one of the new items I haven't gotten yet. So they now have certain items which are part of sets. This is a summer set item. It's all around getting burn on enemies and removing burn from yourself.
Go burn.
I won't be using it because summer's really hard to summer's really hard to use in in this format. It works best for I think Tote has some really good summer sets because she's all about using cards instead of backpack space.
Oh, deck of cards. Probably more of my taste. Love me some
She's
good
all
cards.
Oh yeah, she's a lot more customizable. I really just wanted to show him off because I want to show each of the characters and then get back into just kind of talking about the game in general.
So, what's the goal of it? Is there like an infinite amount of areas to reach, or is it like reach level 20, and then once you do that, it like opens up to, like level 30 or so, or is it just go for it?
Kind of. There's different starting modes. So as you can see, there's all kinds of different modes to play through.
That's a lot of modes.
Your energy starts at 1, increases each turn. Lethal, quick and easy, penny pincher, pauper mode, adaptive, boss rush, horrible luck, unfair mode, hard mode, great pair, blah 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 blah. And the objective is there's 3 floors, and at the 3rd floor, you fight the final boss, get a relic, and then you can end the run or keep playing. and see if you can beat
Hmm.
the next 3 dungeons. But
Okay.
every time you restart, it doubles the health and damage that all enemies deal.
Oof.
So it gets much harder.
I bet. I know in
One
some
more time.
roguelikes, you're able to like build up a little progress in regards to like a character. Like the next run will give you extra life. The next run will give you like 2 additional inventory spots or something like that.
Yes.
Is there anything like that in this game?
If you play story mode, yes, there are ways to upgrade. And the way it works is you're building a town. Your town just got destroyed. An evil king has been destroying the land,
No
kidnapped your mother,
homelessness.
and now it's up to you to, well, build the town back up and save the land. You can you only start off with the main character, which is the little mouse that you saw at the start, and you start collecting other characters by getting deeper into the dungeons, unlocking other dungeons to explore, etc.
Okay. I was
But
gonna say when
as
you're
you can
saying like
see,
building the base, it was reminded me a bit of a Dark Cloud.
yes, it's kind of similar to that. And as you can see
Ooh.
here, this is how she works. Instead of leaving the items in your backpack, you build a deck or carvings, and these carvings can be used in different ways to defend yourself or attack.
That's cool. At least everyone's plays different enough to where it makes a difference.
Oh,
The
it's
crypt, part one
quite
of
different.
3. Okay, yeah, the map gets big.
Oh, this is a nice start. Cool. Uh, Jason weapon gets a +3 poison. Honestly, I think that was the best one. That carving's just really good. That's just free damage.
Is
This
there
is the little
something?
ghost
Is
showing
there
you what the boss
a?
of this level is.
Okay, so it's a armor knight.
Yeah.
Means he's too strong. Run away.
Hopefully not, but that's actually one of my favorite bosses because his gimmick is so silly. So, this is how she works. Every turn, you get to pick between 5 cards, and then those cards are carvings, are how you build out yourself. So I need to defend myself, but what I could do is summon the dagger, and then boom, boom, get rid of the bee, summon this to block, and then end my turn. Oh, great. This right here will explain it if you want to take a read real quick.
The discard all carvings after turn. No, she needs more space to summon new ones. She can draw them again later. Toss also does damage for each damage that is discarded. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So tossing uses 1 energy. So I want to get rid of this guy quick, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to drop that, and then we're going to toss. And then we're going to end our turn. So he's already almost dead because of that combo.
I was gonna say, yep. He's from 32 life down to 10.
And then we can drop this. And then we should be able to kill him on the next turn. And that's how Tote works.
Okay. I think I like that one a little more. I don't know why.
She is probably, in my opinion, the second to hardest to play. She takes a lot of thought, but once you get rolling, it's not that bad. And this is exactly why I said I think she has the best summer cards.
Mhm.
Sun card. It adds burn to all enemies. That's 3 turns of them just taking straight damage.
Damn. Damn, Summer, why are you so hot?
Yeah, that's how she plays. Any other questions about the game so far?
I think I'm picking up a lot of its uh, So when you first got interested in this game, you said it was like what 2 years ago or so.
Uh, two or yeah, about almost a full 2 years ago. I think we're hitting 2 years soon. Soon.
Okay.
When I first
You-
played, there was only Purse and Satchel.
Okay, so they've added 3 characters since then. Neat. And have they made anything before Backpack Hero, or is this their breakout hit?
Um, I think the people that have worked on Backpack Hero have done things in the past. I don't know here or there. You could probably check their website. But Backpack Hero was the first game I've heard from them. I
Gotcha.
do know they're working on another game though that looks just as fun.
I have to say, one thing I'm really appreciating is the pixel art. Like, it looks really, really good for all the characters and the items. I'm a
Yeah,
huge fan of pixel art.
I love pixel art. I do Fire Emblem and Mega Man art for fun, just to do some fan art every now and then, and
Yeah.
it's just
The
great.
Fire Emblem art, you gotta get those legs. Gotta go classic Marth. Nothing but leg.
This is the hardest character to play.
Oh, there's a candle. No, those aren't candles, those are swords. I thought I was playing Inscription for a second.
So this character has a core unit, a switch, a microchip, and a defensive grid. What this all means is your energy leaves the core, passes through items, and ends at the grid.
That's why
Now,
you have that little pipe that
yes, because it's going to
will
shoot
turn it.
straight forward. And this pipe will shoot it down into the defense grid.
Oh, okay. I'm getting it. This one's like if you really, really, really enjoyed those Bioshock puzzles where the water goes through the tube.
Yes. And that's basically how his backpack works. You have to go through these items or it will not work. And the reason that's hard is because, man, does it take some setup to get some of his good stuff to work.
Oh, there's a trap.
So as you can see, uh, this lets you reorganize once in combat, and it's useful, but you want to be careful. If you know that there's no way to change how this fight goes, you can hit auto run and it'll just use the energy until the fight's over.
Okay, I got you.
But this is how you go. You click run, and boom, it plays all the damage. Now you notice that I didn't get any healing there from that defense grid.
Is it because you're already at full health?
No, it's because I spent all of my energy.
Oh, I see
So
your energy at the top.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sword and reorganize it, and that way it actually makes it.
Oh, okay. Stinky.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to take some damage for doing that, but I really wanted to show off how this works. Basically, if you spend all your energy, that's it. Your energy's gone. It's not going to make it to the defense grid. You have to have at least one energy make it to the defense grid so that you can get your armor.
Let's see. And in between floors, do you get different like that L piece? Do you get like different kinds of pipes the more your backpack grows?
Yes, your levels change what builds in your backpack, but you can get all kinds of different pipes. You can get some really interesting items. Actually, we're gonna we're gonna build this way actually. So as you can see right here, I got another pipe
There it is.
and another defense grid. So that's interesting actually. Now, shivs are great in this for this character. They
Mhm.
take no energy, they're just free damage, and he can just go straight through them.
Oh wow.
So what we're gonna do now is I don't need that. I need this more than I need that. Ruby Rotator. On use until overheating, adjacent weapons get +1 damage this turn. That is better than this. So we're gonna swap that around.
They have little bonuses. Neat.
Yeah. So I actually don't need these swords anymore. I'm gonna keep one to sell, but yeah, I'm gonna keep one to sell, but I don't need it anymore because the way I have this set up, I can now have the sword attack twice and still have enough energy to get a defense grid off.
Ooh, sick.
And we'll test it out right here. And as you can see, that defense grid, now that I have two of them, I have 25 armor.
Oh, that's what that's for.
So now I can just click auto run, and that fight's done.
Oh, go auto run.
So as
See,
you can see
normally I
right
feel like
there,
it takes away, but sometimes it's very necessary as a purveyor of RPGs. Sometimes you just need that fight to hurry the fuck up.
true, true, true.
Is that all the different items? Fence, bow and arrow,
Yep. Bow
tunic.
arrows are interesting. Tunic's a type of armor or clothing. Clothing doesn't use any abilities, but they can give you more armor if you need it. But with the build that we're using, we'll probably never have to need or use clothing. Items like these are consumables. They're a one-time use and deal a lot of damage usually, or give some kind of other effect.
Neat.
Oh, and a circuit board. So this is kind of like the microchip, except it's a one-time use. So if you're in an emergency and you already use this, you can use this as a second try.
Gotcha.
Honestly, none of these weapons really look useful to me. So we're just gonna take that, and then we'll take whatever is probably the priciest. Yeah. That's problematic. There we go.
Perfect.
That will work. Then we can check here, and boom. So these chests with the special icon on them always have something that you can use in your pipe.
Okay.
So it's more parts that can redirect charges, or you can get these one-time use disposable batteries. This item can be used directly, creates a charge with 2 energy.
So more energy means more attack. Spin to win.
It does. Interestingly enough, I want to try this. It seems like this one's saying it's a permanent. It's just once per battle. I want to see if that... I haven't seen that item before. And then, of course, you can get more items. Hatchets are good because they cost no mana as well. I can actually put that there to get bonus damage. These are gems. Gems are types of accessories. They have different effects and can usually make weapons even stronger. So as you can see, this is now an 11 damage. When it goes through this pipe, it will be a 12 damage. So 11 on the first hit, 12 on the second.
Keeps number going up. Number going up.
And of course, there's magic items. I don't think I've ever used the magic items, but I've seen people use them. They're busted. I'm just too stupid to use them.
Understood. Oh.
Wow.
And you're done.
That wow, that worked, huh?
Even the game was not prepared. The game was like, wait, what? What happened? I blunk.
That definitely surprised me. I'll take the dice. Let's check the map. Is there a shop? No. Okay, so I don't want to take anything else. We'll take this. A blessing is always good. It is the opposite of a curse.
Yay, anti-curse.
Getting a curse in this game is quite possibly the worst thing ever.
Did it limit your holding weight, or?
So, what it can do, and this is why it's the worst thing ever, it replaces your items.
Oh,
And you have to put it in your inventory. If you don't, every time you beat an enemy, when you get a random set of items, so you notice that you always get 5 random items.
yeah.
For every curse, one of those items gets replaced by the cursed item you didn't take.
No.
So if you have 4 cursed items, you have 1 item to choose from every battle.
Can you just use the cursed item, or will it keep cursing you?
You will, as long as you have that item, you are cursed. There's ways to get rid of
Yeah.
curses, obviously, and then there's some items that actually take advantage of curses.
Ooh.
But you have to get lucky.
Not the game for me then.
I've done a curse run once with Pocket. It went well, but I messed up and got myself killed at the end of the run. But it made me appreciate.
Is there at least
This is
like
just
a obvious amount of like items in the game? Because comparing to like Binding of Isaac, to where there's like 500 items in the game, and I only know what like 10 of them do. Like,
yes.
is this a little calmer on that front?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, good.
First off, the best the easiest thing to understand is you don't need every single item, and you'll quickly figure out what items are useful to you and what items are nice but not needed. We're gonna grab this. Always a good item to take. I don't need that. Ooh, another hatchet. Free damage is free damage. That'll be good. Oh, you again. Sure. Lizard King Sword. Good enough.
Do you normally
So
just do standard rod mode, or do you do like any of the other modes that you were showing off earlier?
Oh, I've played quite a few of them.
Okay.
Each character has their own set saved. Uh, some of the runs I've beaten on a few other characters already. Some of the runs I haven't. I've mostly been playing the story mode lately, though, since it came out, and it's pretty fun. They add some really weird, challenging modes. One of my favorite challenges I tried recently was the Fisher Challenge, where
Oh.
whenever you start battle, you have an item that generates 3 fish, and every time you eat a fish, you deal damage to an enemy. It's a very silly run that can get chaotic very quickly.
No, my fish allergies. How did you know? Nom 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 nom. Need to
But
see something real fast. Let's see. Back, bro. Are you on the Switch?
I
You
think
are.
Zarataro is on the Switch, yeah.
Put that on my wish list.
Here's another weird item. The Unlucky Horseshoe takes up an obscene amount of space and generates a curse every turn. Why would you want
No.
that? Why would
So
you
was
want
the
that?
horse unlucky, or was just the horse's foot unlucky?
Well,
What
considering the horse
level?
isn't here anymore.
Oh, you're right. The horse. Horse Chan.
But there's also
Oh,
this. On max heat, deal 8 damage to all enemies.
Max Heat.
So what heat does is every time energy goes through, it generates one heat. Once it generates three heat, it'll damage all enemies for eight. So that's
Ooh.
a really good one to
Sometimes it's good to let it cook.
have. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something real quick.
Do it. Do it.
So one of the issues I'm having right now is what is this? Oh, oh wait, is that the item I think it is? Yes, yes it is. Okay, cool. I actually want that. Don't need the sword anymore.
Bye, sword.
So what we're about to do is even crazier than before. So now it's going to travel through, use all of this,
Mhm.
and then it's going to hit this, redirect, and then activate the sword again.
Yo.
So
Double
you'll see it
sword.
travel, boop, and then hit the sword again. So with this setup, I currently get 4 sword swings. Because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, I see.
Funny enough, I said this was probably the hardest character to play, and I'm getting really nice rolls and
And
just kind of
you're just tearing through it. It's like, yeah, no, this one's hard. Trust me.
it's trust me, it's usually the hardest character to play, but man, is this run going decent? We're gonna continue building up.
Yay up.
What is this?
Have you seen? Have you seen? I've seen it online like in ads, but I don't know if it's real. Like the Winnie the Pooh turns into an eldritch horror, and you have to like give him all these strange mutations in his rumbly tumbly.
Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah, okay, this kind of reminded me of that for a second, where you're like putting all the like little like Tetris pieces in the thing.
I can see it. So I did make a little oopsie. I forgot this is a floating item, so it can only be in the top.
Oh no!
So so now I can't buff this.
What if you had like the key up there instead?
Nah, because what it does is just knock the key
Oh
out.
shit! That item is not
So,
there to play.
so floating items can only stack on other floating items.
Okay, I was about to ask.
So if I had 2 sapphires, I could have a sapphire here and here. But it's fine. What I'm probably going to do is waste a turn just to get this sword moved, because it's kind of a problem. I don't want to do it yet, though, because I need to find a shop first.
There we
Oh,
go.
hello, shop. Fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay. Okay. This is... Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Uh... Yep. I know quite a few people who have played this game are looking at me right now like, what are you doing?
That makes sense. We
My
promise.
madness will make sense when I get this all done. I don't need this. I just had that to sell. Perfect. So this item hits all enemies every time it's used. It's a one-time use. It's a one-time use item. It's a
Mhm.
one-time used item. But I'm hoping that I can eventually get this all set up. That I can put this sword back in. But I have this set up right now just so I can move the sword, because this sword's great. It's not. It's not amazing because I can't move that until I take a turn of not using it, I can't move that.
Oh, for real? Oh, Jesus. Oh, three bad guys.
So now we're gonna do this. But as you can see, because of how I placed it out, I'm still getting to use that sword.
Yeah.
Again, a very silly build I have, but still usable. I think I'm actually going to move this here, because I think that'll give me one extra use of the sword.
Oh no.
I hit the wrong button.
No. It happens.
Sometimes it can be that easy.
The,
Yeah.
the thin line between life and death is often one that nothing but a roguelike can teach you.
And then you can see right here, this is
You
the
have two
story mode.
completions.
I have 2 characters unlocked out of 5. I have
Oh, there's more
discovered
to unlock.
329 items out of 903,
Oh boy.
and I've completed 12 missions.
Well, say about that Binding of Isaac bullshit.
Hey, most games nowadays have 1,200 to 2,000 items each.
You're not wrong.
But hey, that's Backpack Hero.
I'm a very small brain hamster. Like Final Fantasy has like 100 items, and I'm like, okay, cool. I know what these do. And then you play FF6 and you're like, you don't know what anything does because things have secret attributes if they're used in battle or if they're worn. The games lie to you. Never trust games, everyone. They lie to you, and it's funny. Like this backpack here. How do we know that you're really a hero? What are you backpacking for? We keep backpacking to find that answer.
The other 2 characters, Bullshit and Purse. Purse is the base run. Her special ability is she can attack without a weapon. She has a scratch
Nice.
ability. She can find items that buff her scratch, so you can get like rings and gauntlets that deal extra damage or give armor when she scratches an enemy.
Oh, sick.
So you can build her to have just a full item inventory with no weapons.
Nothing but items. Whoa.
Poshut is interesting. Her story is she got trapped in a dungeon and was raised by bugs.
By bugs.
Raised in a dungeon by a family of hermit crabs.
I was hoping beetles.
So the way she works is you have your backpack space, but so does your ally.
Your ally is a slime?
You can get BB the snail.
Oh, no, those are the creatures. Okay.
Coco, or Stinky.
I have a feeling I know what kind of bug Stinky is.
Each bug has their own special ability. So BB is a hermit crab, Coco's a snail, and Stinky is a slug. So BB deals damage, has 15 health, and has unique. Coco gives 1 extra energy to push it each turn and adds 7 block on use.
Okay.
Stinky deals 5 damage and adds 2 poison to an enemy when he hits.
Yo, let's go Stinky.
So I always go with Coco because Coco's pretty strong, but we're going to try Stinky this time. So this is a summoning stone. Each combat, the above pet is summoned. So here's the thing. They have their own backpacks.
Oh.
So they can't hold items, but they can hold treats. Treats activate automatically depending.
I think I get it.
Now, the weird thing about this, and I'm pretty sure it's just something they haven't fixed since their last update, she has probably the roughest start because you're supposed to start off with a meal, a shield, and a wooden sword,
Hmm.
but you can't do
You
that
can't hold
if you have this.
that.
What rare item can you give me?
A super knife.
That's really nice if I could have it, but hmm. Not great. But yeah, basically, you get into a fight, and boom, she summons Stinky.
Go, Stinky.
And you can reposition however you want. Positioning matters
Oh,
because certain
like
pets
Paper
have
Mario.
yeah. So certain pets have the wall ability, meaning they will always take damage before you do. So now what we can do is activate Stinky, activate my sword, activate the sword again, eat this, sword, sword, eat it again, sword, and sword.
You won.
And then we get backpack space.
Very much needed backpack space.
What is this? Conductive projectile adds 4 burn to the enemy. Scrunchy. When any pet is summoned, add haste to self. What the hell? That's so useful. What? Give me that. That's insane. Hello? Accessory treat. Can I add that to Stinky? What?
Perfect.
That's so neat. Hey, the reason haste is good, I need that more than Stinky, but anyway. The reason haste is good is whenever you have armor, haste
Mhm.
adds 1 extra armor for each haste you have.
Oh. Claws.
This item is on scratch, this item is used. Shoe hat. And coconut drink. Wait. Oh, can Potch scratch now? Interesting. She wasn't able to do that before. I guess they changed that because she was having a harder time when they first released her.
I can see that.
Yep, she can scratch now. Interesting. We're gonna use Stinky. Drink that. Sword. So poison ticks down,
I see.
and now at the start of his turn, he's gonna die from the poison, so I don't need to worry about him. Instead, we're gonna hit him with Stinky.
The door popped.
And there it is. Good job, Stinky. Adds 4 poison to all enemies. Creates a blessing destroyed. Sure. I'll take that. So yeah, that's basically it. This is the entire game.
Looks like a lot of fun.
Definitely can be.
Hey, games like this, they keep on giving, which is and like you said, this was more of like a unique one compared to like the Vampire Survivor bullet hells. Sometimes we gotta have something just a little different.
Sometimes it's nice to have just a little thing. Oh, this is one of my favorite new items. So this is the wooden knife. It only deals 5 damage, but if you have a shield to the right of it, it gets a +2, so it becomes a 7 damage, just like the wooden sword.
Oh, nice.
We also have the bronze breastplate, which is pretty good. We're going to give you this, and we're going to give you this. We're going to give you... Oops, wrong button. I gotta stop doing that.
Turn end.
I could have gotten more. So now that I have that, I can actually give him this, and those items are all going to stack together.
The boss ran away.
Because he's a chicken.
Boo.
What is this?
And bed.
Oh, more friends. Oh, that's right. So whenever you enter a level, you might have a chance of running into a bug pile, and a bug pile has a new friend.
Does it replace your friend?
No, you can have multiple friends.
Yay!
Each turn, friendlies alongside get +1 energy. Friendlies alongside get spike. Deals 2 damage. Uses on use deals 9 damage. On summon deals 9 damage. I think Jerry is a better pick. And then we'll go here. That's 5 block to push it. We're just gonna keep giving all these snacks to Jerry or Stinky, because Stinky is useful. Oh. Interesting. Another scratch weapon.
Go for the eyes.
Adds 1 damage to scratch. Deals 2 damage to all enemies. For each adjacent or diagonal ring, +2 damage. Does that stack? So will that deal 3 damage to all enemies instead of 2? Ah, here's one of the anti-curse items. Use these with typed curses. On alternate use, cleanse curse. So if you get a curse, you can use this to get rid of it, which is kind of worth taking.
Just in case.
I do want to take this armor, because that's just useful. Oh no, he's gonna chase me. Boom. Oh fuck.
Crap, he's got a lot of life.
This guy actually hurt. This guy actually sucks to fight. Oh boy. Oh no, oh no. I didn't think this one through.
Go that armor you equipped.
So if I attack him, I'm going to take damage. So we're going to summon Stinky and activate Jerry. Jerry's going to add spikes, which means he'll take damage when he attacks me instead.
Oh, it's getting close.
It is getting close. I should win on this turn. Woo.
Yay! Neat. So that is Backpack Hero. That is a fun little thing.
Yeah, that's basically it. it's a fun little game, and I hope more people give it a check after this because honestly, it deserves all the love it should get. So, any closing questions about this game before we move on?
No, I think we pretty much got a full view, a large breadth of what all it brings to the table. Available for consoles and Steam or itch.io, which I hope is still going strong. I thought I heard something about itch.io getting shut down or something happened earlier today. So I hope.
I heard about that, but itch.io itself hasn't made any announcements about that, so I
Right,
don't know
so
if
it's like
that's true or not.
you don't want to say for sure, but
Yeah.
keep an eye out because there's some good stuff on there. Um, But yeah, roguelike games in general are a lot of fun, and this is the good aspect of it. If there's anything you could do to change it, that like a feature you would like added, what would it be?
Um. Honestly, I think I would just like for them to add more characters. I think more characters would be a lot of fun. Um.
Yeah.
I had a really fun idea for a character that could be like a wolf. That the way his backpack works is getting instead of making more space, he just picks up more backpacks.
Have you ever seen the anime The Healer Picks Up Trash?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's like that where she was trying to put all the what is it called in D&D? I don't know, like the
Bag of
bag
holding.
of holding, yeah. Had all the different kinds of bag of holdings in the place. Like, okay, this one goes in this one. This one can only take other bags. This one will only take items colored blue. And I'm like, no, how do you keep up with that? Exactly like that. Anyone in the chat would have any questions that they would like asked, answered, feel free to put them in the chat below, and we will try and answer your questions. Something else the game kind of reminded me of. I can't quite bring my brain to remember it. I wanted to say Loop Hero, but it's not anything like Loop Hero.
Well, I can see why you would think of Loop Hero. Loop Hero isn't an item management, but is a space management.
It's true. You do have to like space like everything around like the path. So there is that.
Yep. So yeah, if you want to try out Backpack Hero, they do have a demo. You can also play the free demo on itch.io, of course. Uh, yeah, just give them a check out. Their new game is being worked on. Uh, if you go to their store page on Steam, you can see that they have announcements for their new game.
Nice.
I think it's called Moonwatch.
Ooh.
It's another rogue-like game. I think this one's going to be more Vampire Survivor inspired, but it's a deck builder.
Ooh, there you go. See, you got me at cards.
So it looks pretty fun. Basically, you get cards you can use throughout the levels, and you can use them like spells.
There we go. Look forward to that from them, and also buy Backpack Hero because indie developers like it when you buy their games.
Yeah, and they work with some pretty cool people on the site. They've been put into a bundle with Peglin, which is a really good roguelike, as well as Dungeon Clawer, which is another roguelike where you use a claw machine.
No, not a claw machine. A claw machine's another person's piggy bank.
They're all really silly games with really good concepts.
I always like seeing like what the developer of someone like it gets popular, like what their next game is. Like Shovel Knight with Mina the rodent, where it looks like
Yes.
Castlevania, but like Link's Awakening.
Yeah,
And
I'm
also
looking forward.
Stardew Valley guys working on the Chocolate Flotteur.
I'm so excited for that. Stardew Valley is another game I have been an absolute love for.
It is a time vortex. The days are lost whenever I'm playing with friends.
And Shovel Knight's cool, but they have other games that they have thrown out there already, such as Shadow.
What was that them?
Mm-hmm. It's a
Oh,
it's a
I'll have
game
to give
heavily
that a
inspired
look.
by Ninja Gaiden, the old Ninja game for the
Oh
Nintendo.
boy.
It's very
I'll,
difficult,
ha-
but man, does it look fun.
I'll have to give that one a shot. I know they've done like Shovel Knight Dig and Shovel Knight Attack or Rush. Some kind of like 5-5 fighting one.
Yeah, they have a fighting one. They have two different versions of their game that's already been released, including they added a free update for co-op. They also have a roguelike game for Shovel Knight now.
It's so crazy. Shovel Knight came out so
That's
long
crazy.
ago. The era of the Kickstarter was at its highest before it fell to its lowest.
Yeah.
We're looking at you, Shenmue 3. You know what you did.
uh, Actually, I
what
think the
what are you
killer of the
have
Kickstarter was definitely my number nine. But what were you saying?
oh my number 9, that is also a disappointment for sure. Although I would like to see like a new game but made good. Like like there's merit in the franchise.
I
It
mean,
just needs
people
a
have
good
already
game.
made good Soul successors. If you're looking for a Mega Man Soul successor, look no further than what was it called? Berserk Hero or Berserker or something like that. Berserk Kid.
Berserk Kid.
Berserk Kid's pretty good. Skull, the Hero Slayer, is a very Mega Man esque roguelike.
Yeah, and there's also 20XX and 30XX.
Yes, which are both really well made.
I like the stages and the bosses. They're very charming. What
There was one
can
I really
people
liked
expect to be popping up on your streams here soon?
Oh, on my streams, I usually stream on Sundays, sometime around the same time as this. Uh, my next stream will probably be a relaxed one. Probably gonna play some Slime Rancher. Finally get back into that.
Slime Rancher, all the gooeys.
All the gooeys, the little guys.
There you go. Feel free on twitch.tv/Skylock the worst. Hyphen or no hyphen? Or underscore, no underscore.
Underscore between Skyluck and the worst.
Gotcha. Okay. I always like to make sure of that. And then tomorrow on this stream, you can expect some Switch games. I know I had a schedule out. I need to redo the schedule, but I'm going to be playing some more Mario Wonder, some Xenoblade 2, and maybe some card NCL.
All right, that sounds fun.
I'm hoping it is. I know it's going to be a blast. Thank you so much, man, for coming on. It was a lot of fun talking about the game. You're definitely a good spokesman, seller of it. I hope Senpai notices. Senpai, give him free stuff.
Hey, I already enjoy the game as it is. But hey, if there's a little Skylock character gets thrown in there with a crazy little backpack that just keeps making more backpacks, just reach out.
There we go. I thank everyone so much for coming by and watching. It was a lot of fun. You like that? We'll have one more guest this month, I believe, at the end of next week. So look forward to that.
Thank you for having me, and I hope everybody had a good time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye bye.